Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name's Meoni of the Cast, and I'm back on the 5.2 public test realms for World of Warcraft. Today we're going to go back to the Isle of Giants, which I previously featured in another video. Only this time we're going to be having a look at the new World of Warcraft raid world boss, Oondasta. This is the first of two world bosses that are being added in this patch. This boss is situated in the centre of the Isle of Giants, in these murky black pools. The boss is a giant dinosaur, so let's have a look at the dungeon journal, read the lore, and talk about the abilities that he's going to use. As the war against Li Shen's island citadel began, Alliance and Horde scouts made an effort to intercept missives between the major Zandalari camps. One such exchange seemed to revolve around an unfamiliar Zandalari word, always surrounded by terms of conquest and power. Oondasta. Somewhere in Pandaria, the Zandalari Beast Ward raises their mighty beasts as engines of war, and is putting the finishing touches on their lower infused monstrosity. The exact location, however, remains unknown. Apart from I've just told you. So that's Oondasta. If you're wondering who Li Shen is actually the Emperor. In fact, the last boss you will be fighting in patch 5.2 within the final raid instance. So let's have a brief look at some of the abilities on this dungeon journal. So the first one is listed as Crush, which reads, Oondasta crushes his current target, inflicting 500,000 physical damage and reducing the armor of the target by 25% for 1 minute, and this effect stacks. So this brings to question, this will be a 2-tanked boss, with tanks taunting off each other when their stacks reach a certain amount. The second ability here is marked as Deadly. Oondasta's armor is more than just for decoration and can charge up this powerful blast that inflicts 800,000 fire damage to all players in a 60-yard hemisphere in front of him. So this is a move behind him when it's charging ability, or you will die sort of thing, and heavy tank healing. So your third ability is Growing Fury, which is a hardened rage. Oondasta's rage grows as the fight progresses, increasing all damage he does by 10%, with this effect stacking. So basically it's a DPS race. You have to kill the boss as fast as you possibly can before it becomes unhealable from the amount of damage he will be dealing to your raid. Piercing Roar is your fourth ability listed here. Oondasta unleashes a Piercing Roar, inflicting 200,000 physical damage to all players and interrupting spell casting, preventing spells of that school from being cast for 10 seconds. This is an Ignis the Furnace Master sort of ability here. Basically you see the Piercing Roar being cast, you stop your casting or you will be locked out for 10 seconds on that school. So simply wait until it's cast, then continue your DPS. Bearing in mind it is a DPS race, so failing to do this will significantly hamper your chances of killing this world boss. And the final ability here listed, I'm not too sure about, it's marked as Deadly, which is Spirit Fire Beam. Oondasta fires a beam of spirit fire energy at a player, inflicting 150,000 fire damage and jumping to a nearby ally. Up to 20 players can be affected, with damage increasing with each jump. I'm guessing this is just the AoE damage that you're going to have to heal through here. Again, this is on the PTR, so anything could change on these abilities. But it does look like an interesting fight, and the whole DPS race with a hardened rage there is definitely something a little bit different than the Shah of Anger, but not something we haven't seen in WoW before a lot of times. As regarding loot, we can't see that, there's currently no loot available, but I will update you as the PTR gets updated with more videos. For more videos daily of the PTR and more as soon as it becomes available, please subscribe to Cast today. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will see you next time.